Walk to the front of your mat. Stand hip distance with your feet, pushing your toes down into the mat, lifting yourself up and away from the floor. Neutralize your lower back so your tailbone points down. Lift your chest forward and up, shoulders away from the ears. Take a few breaths. We're going to try to breathe through the nose through the entire sequence. As you inhale, reach your arms out and up, interlace your fingers and gently arch backwards. Exhale, arms out, fold forwards and hang forwards. Relax your neck and your shoulders down. Inhale, raise your left leg up behind you. And exhale, lower the left leg down behind you on the mat. Drop the back knee down and raise the torso up. Sink your hips down and raise the chest up towards the ceiling, staying either here with both of your hands on the front knee. And if you want, you can fold your mat in to support the back knee. If you want to go further, arms down, inhale, reach them out and up. And take a few breaths. Exhale, fold forwards, one hand on each side of the front foot, tuck your toes behind, and step straight back. Inhale, and as you exhale, lower slowly down towards the floor. Feet comes flat. Inhale, raise your torso up. Push your chest forwards, shoulders down. Breathe. And tuck your toes. Inhale. And as you exhale, move back, raising your hips high and trying to move the weight back into your feet. Spread your fingers out on the mat and push through the entire surface of your hand. Next inhale, raise your right leg straight up. Exhale, take it back down. Inhale, left leg straight up. And exhale, left leg comes down and step the left foot in between your hands. Drop the right knee down and raise your torso up. Make sure your front knee stays over your ankle as you sink your hips forwards. Raise the chest up, and again, either stay with your hands on your knee or drop your arms down. Inhale, reach them out and up. Continuously lifting the chest and breathing. Come forwards as you exhale, one hand on each side of the front foot tuck your toes behind. Inhale and kick the weight forwards. Exhale, take your right leg down beside your left and hang forwards, relax your neck, and try to move as much weight as possible into your toes. You may grab your elbows if you want to create even more weight forwards. Reach your arms out to the side, look forwards, and inhale, raise up with a flat back, coming all the way up to standing, arms over the head, gently arch back, and exhale, arms out and down by your side. Neutralize your lower back and stand straight, take a few breaths. Next inhale, arms out and up over your head. Interlace the fingers, gently arch back, and exhale, arms out, fold forwards. Inhale, raise your left leg up behind you. And exhale, lower the left leg down behind. Now keep your knee lifted as you raise your torso up. Find your balance. Still keeping the front knee over your ankle, and either your hands on your front thigh or arms down. Inhale, reach them out and up. And if you want to go even further, you can interlace your fingers, hands behind your head, and open your elbows out to the side. Further lifting your chest up and arching your spine. As you exhale, come forwards, one hand on each side of the front foot, step back. Inhale and exhale, slowly come down. Lay your feet flat. Inhale, raise your chest up. Keep your spine long, shoulders low. Tuck your toes. Inhale again. And exhale, move back. Long spine, trying to tuck your tailbone up. Inhale, right leg lift straight up. Exhale, back down. Inhale, left leg straight up. And exhale, left leg down. Step the left foot forwards in between your hands and raise the torso straight up. Again, finding your balance, trying to keep the back leg as straight as possible, and either staying with both hands on the front thigh or arms down. Inhale, reach them out and up. And again, if you want to go further, interlace your fingers, take your hands behind your head, and try lifting your chest even higher up. As you exhale, come forwards, one hand on each side of your front foot. Inhale, kick the weight forwards. And exhale, right leg down beside the left. Hang forwards and take a few long breaths. Interlace the fingers and take them behind your neck. Look forwards as you take your elbows together and reach your spine out. Try keeping your weight still in your toes. Now slide your hands behind your head, tuck your chin in towards your chest, and open your elbows out to the side. And release. Reach your arms sideways, look forwards, and inhale, come up with a flat back, arms over the head, gently arch back, and exhale, arms out and down. Neutralizing your pose, standing straight, and taking a few breaths. Inhale, arms out and up. Interlace your fingers, gently arch back. Exhale, arms out, fold forwards. Inhale, left leg lift straight up behind you. Exhale, left leg down behind you. Then raise the torso straight up. Again, find your balance. Then take your palms together and place your left elbow on the outside of your right knee, turning your torso to face sideways. Try keeping the back leg as straight as possible. Full breath. And raise. Back up. Straighten your front leg and reach your arms out to the side. Inhale, lean forwards. And exhale, turn. Reach your left arm straight up, chest facing sideways. Make sure your front leg is not overextended, but straight. Come back up. Then take your arms behind your back. Interlace your fingers, point your right foot to face sideways, then squeeze your shoulder blades together, chest up, and fold forwards, allowing your arms to fold forwards as well behind your back. Relax your neck down. Try keeping your weight in your toes. Come slowly back up with a straight spine. And release your hands. Point your right foot forwards again, bending the front leg, one hand on each side, and stepping back. Inhale. And exhale as you come slowly down. Feet flat. Inhale, raise the chest. Long neck. Tuck your toes. Inhale. And exhale, coming all the way back. Slightly rotating your shoulders in towards your ears as you still push through your entire hand. Inhale, right leg straight up. Exhale, back down. Inhale, left leg straight up. Exhale, left leg down. Step the left foot forwards in between your hands and raise the torso straight up. Find your balance, palms together. And this time turn the other way, right elbow on the outside of your left knee. Chest facing sideways. Focused breath. And come up. Arms out to the side, straighten the front leg out. Turn, reach your right arm straight up. Chest facing sideways. And inhale, come back up. Arms behind your back as you turn your left foot to face sideways. Interlace your fingers and draw your shoulder blades together as you fold forwards, allowing your arms to come forwards as well. Relaxing your neck. Come slowly back up with a straight back. Release your hands, point your left foot forwards, one hand on each side, tuck the toes, and inhale, kick your weight forwards. Exhale, right leg down beside your left and hang. out to the side, look forwards, and inhale straight back all the way up. Arms over your head, gently arch, and exhale, arms out and down. Low shoulders, neutral position, take a few breaths. For this next part, you can step off the mat. We're gonna balance on one leg. It's easier to do this on a hard surface. When you're ready, come up to the toes on your left foot and lift your left knee up in front of you, grabbing the knee, keeping it in a comfortable height as you find your balance. When you are balanced, reach your right arm on the outside of your left knee, turning your knee over and reaching your left arm out to the side. And try to look towards your left hand. Release and come back to center. Take your left leg behind you, reach your right arm forwards, then push your left leg into your left hand, slightly leaning forwards, making sure your chest is pushing forwards. Strong back, stay stable. And come back to center, switch hands, reach your left arm forwards and kick your left leg into your right hand, again leaning slightly forwards. Strong hips. And come back and try with control to put your left leg down beside your right foot. If you want, you can roll your right ankle out. Take a few breaths, prepare for the next leg. When you're ready, up to the toes on your right foot. Then lift your right knee up in front of you and find your balance. When you're ready, reach your left arm on the outside of your right knee and turn it over as you reach your right arm back. And slowly see if you can look towards your hand. Notice your torso twisting. And release, come back and take your right leg behind, reach your left arm forwards and then kick your right leg into your right hand, trying to face the chest forwards. Switch hands and kick your right leg into your left arm as you reach your right arm forwards. steady breath. And slowly come back and try with control to put your right leg down beside your left. If you want, roll your left ankle out and step back on your mat, still standing in the front, standing straight, and taking a few breaths. Inhale, arms out and up over your head, interlace the fingers, gently arch back, and this time stay for a few breaths. Make sure you are lengthening upwards, lifting your chest, shoulders low, and slowly release, come back, neutralize your lower back. Inhale, arms out and up, interlace the fingers, gently arch, and exhale, arms out and fold forward. Then take both of your hands on the floor and either step or jump back to plank position. Inhale and exhale, come slowly down. Lay your feet flat, then walk your elbows out in front of you, placing your elbows underneath your shoulders. Sinking your belly down, push the chest forwards and draw your shoulders back as you look upwards. And release, come forwards and take a few breaths lying on the floor. Reach your arms backwards alongside your body, palms facing down on the floor. Then looking forwards, inhale and raise your chest and your legs up. Balancing on your belly. Try pushing your hands down. And release, come down, take a few breaths. We're going to do the same one again. Now you choose to do the same variation, or if you want to go into a more advanced variation, you interlace your fingers behind your back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together and raise up both legs and your chest. And if you are interlacing your fingers, try raising your arms up as well. And release, good. bend your legs and reach back for either your feet or your ankles. Look forwards and then push your feet into your hands as you raise up. Make sure you don't move backwards, but stay balancing on your belly. Long, deep breaths. And release back down. Take a few breaths. And bend your legs again, this time either the same variation, or if you want to go further, reach on the inside of your ankles or feet and raise up by pushing the feet into your hands. Shoulder blades come together, knees stay hip distance apart. And come slowly back down. Take a few breaths. Take one hand on each side of your chest. And pushing through your hands, raise the chest slowly up. Notice the difference in your back. Push the chest forwards. And if you want to go further, bend your legs and pull your toes towards your head. Legs down, tuck your toes. Inhale, and as you exhale, you slowly neutralize to come back. Make sure you straighten out your lower back. And take a few long breaths. Then drop all the way down to your knees. Now from here, you're gonna stay with your hips high as you start walking your hands forward and sinking your chest down into the mat. Either laying your forehead on the floor, or if it's available, put your chin on the floor. And continuously try to sink your chest down into the mat. Notice your shoulders. Breathe. And release. Walk your hands back. Then sit back onto your heels and lay your forehead on the floor. Come back up onto your hands and your knees. Then tuck your toes and straighten out your legs. From this pose, we're going to transition into seated positions. We're going to try to do so by jumping through our hands in 3 steps. So start bending your legs. 1, jump as close to your hands as possible. Then number 2, walk in between your hands as far as you can, with still keeping your hands in contact with the floor. And number 3, bend your legs, come up to your toes, and try squeezing your abdominal muscles so much that you can lift your feet slightly off the floor and stretch your legs all the way out. This is core strength. It's not about your arms being too short, but your ability to curl together. Legs straight, inhale, look up, and exhale, fold forwards over your legs. Focus on folding forwards, not down. Relax your neck. Shoulder blades glide apart. Slowly release, come back up. Then bend both legs and interlace your index finger and your middle finger around your big toe. Try lifting your heels off the floor, finding your balance. Then keeping your chest pushing forward, try straightening your legs slightly out. And stay where you can, or try to straighten your legs all the way out, keeping your chest pushing forwards. And release. Come back down with your feet. And open your knees out to the sides. Draw your feet towards your hips. Interlace your fingers around your feet. Straighten out your torso, pushing your chest forwards and lowering your shoulders so you can feel a slight stretch in your neck. Then pushing your feet together to have your knees open sideways. And take your knees together. Sit in the front of the mat with your knees bent. We're gonna lay backwards. Reach your arms forwards. Inhale. And as you exhale, curl your way down and try to perform the entire movement without losing control of your core. When you come all the way down, you step your feet slightly closer to your hips. Then push through your heels to lift your hips off the floor. Interlace your fingers underneath your torso. Walk your shoulder blades together and stay up with your hips, breathing with your belly. Come back down. Take a few breaths. Then we're gonna do the same one again. If you want to advance, grab your ankles, and from here, lift your hips up. You can also do the first variation we just did. Either way, you want to breathe with your belly and use the back side of your thighs as well as your lower back to keep yourself lifted. Come slowly back down. Take a few breaths. For the last variation, you can do either one of the first two variations or do the full wheel with both of your hands next to your ears. You lift your hips first anyway, and then if you do the full wheel, push through your hands. And try moving as much weight as possible into your hands, pushing through your heels. Deep breaths. And slowly come back down. Then grab both of your knees, pull them towards your chest. Roll from side to side. Then extend your legs straight up. Roll back onto your shoulders and support your lower back with your hands, trying to create a straight line from your shoulders to your toes. making sure your neck is in a comfortable position. If you want, you can lower your legs behind your head. And as you do so, you want to release your hands forward. You may interlace your fingers. Again, make sure your neck is comfortable. And release, come back up with your legs if you did take them down, and roll your way down onto laying on your back. Then find yourself a comfortable position on the floor. So make any adjustments you need in order to find such a pose where you can completely surrender, relax any muscles or joints, relax any facial expressions, and allow your breath to flow in and out in its own tempo. Simply observing your own breath. Slowly start moving your fingers and your toes. Then bend your legs and step your feet close to your hips. Fall over to your right side. And push yourself up into a seated position. When you come up, you are free to find a comfortable seated position that suits you. However, you do want to sit with a straight spine. So one of the easiest poses is sitting on the knees. However, you can also sit like I do in the video, either with both of your hands crossed or one leg over the other. Then take a few breaths where you breathe all the way in and all the way out in your own tempo. We're going to finish off with one final breath exercise. And this is about holding your breath. However, you can breathe in as much as you want, but try to avoid exhaling until I let you know. So exhale everything out. Then inhale slowly until you've filled your lungs completely up. Then simply hold your breath. And if you feel like exhaling, try inhaling some more. I will count to 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, relax, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Exhale and exhale everything out. Thank you